welcome to my channel, or welcome back, loyal viewers. I'm Kerry, the nosy housefrau, hardest working woman in showbiz, really. Constant drama journalism. I'm very committed and I've worked very hard this week. As you know, I've been really pumping them out and I appreciate that my views are on the rise. Thank you, everyone. And if I haven't mentioned it, I need a new roof. Please like and subscribe and comment if you're so inclined. Or I'll be doing this gig in the rain.
What you looking at? It's gonna rain on your head.
So if you saw my last Trisha Paytas video, you saw me say that I didn't see any reason to bash Trisha over the head with the truth. I didn't think it would serve any purpose. But that was really an incomplete thought. And this occurred to me while I was watching her latest video on coming clean about her lies. And I really wanted to respond. I was chomping at the bit every time she did a sidestep. Every question that she claimed to address and come clean about, she continued to gloss over and excuse herself. The same way Trisha can hold the camera at a certain angle to make herself look thinner, she can word things to make herself look more innocent. She is a mistress of illusion. So I want to address this, and I thought, is there a point to it? And there is. There's a couple of reasons why I'm going to make this video. One, the truth deserves to be out there, exposed. Not necessarily, I'm not going to continually bash her with it, but I am going to expose the truth here. Because the people she's talking about deserve that. Her viewers deserve that. And she doesn't deserve to get away with it, no matter what she is going through with mental health. As many of you have accurately pointed out, that's no excuse to treat people poorly. That's correct. But I could ignore her normally, but this to me, her continually doubling down and doubling down, that's not fair to the people she's talking about. The biggest reason for me was that she made a comment about Peter Monn's comment about Nikocado, which I'm going to play for you. I haven't watched Peter Monn's videos, maybe over a year. I took a step back, find his voice grating. No, sorry, it's just the way it is for me. But gosh damn if that guy didn't say something so brilliant. He was talking about Nikocado and how she was ignoring his texts. And he said it better than any of us. Here it is.
She could have, on the minimum, she could have reached out to him. And Trisha, I still hope that you do this. Listen, when you hold somebody's pain in your hand, and Trisha, other people in your life have put pain on you, okay? You know how that feels. You know what it feels like when people won't give you the answers you want to hear. When you hold somebody's pain in your hands that you can take away, and that's all they're asking for, why wouldn't we offer that to them?
I have to give credit where credit is due. That was not only an astute observation, it was so full of empathy that can't be faked. It takes empathy to have a thought like that. And it's what many of us were feeling but couldn't quite verbalize. For myself, that's how it was. I just said, she just ignored this? But Peter pegged it. She had the option to alleviate his pain. That's what bothered me about how she chose to just ignore it. And out of his whole long video, I found that statement the most powerful. And obviously others did too, including Trisha, because that's the one she addressed in her Coming Clean video. Telling you, words really can move mountains. They are very powerful. And when the truth is properly exposed, it cannot be ignored. And I know she knows that because she chose to address that. And it's beyond belief how she chose to address it. Watch this sidestep.
Literally everyone says you're wrong, but you're the only one who says, I don't, at Peter Monn, since you're holding his pain in your hands, let it... No. If Peter Monn said that, he's very wrong. He's very wrong. I don't know. I don't watch the videos. I don't know, whatever. No. You're holding his pain in your hand. No. No one can hold your pain. You can make the decision to let go. Like, once you, release someone of your life, of your mind, you are releasing your pain. And I know this. This is something I know. And before, everyone loves to also compare the situation to my last relationship with a guy that I was with and dated for a year and known for 2 years. Once I can let him go and then I can let my pain go. But I was like, I'm holding on for whatever reason. But my pain is not, if he's like, wow, this person's, look, if I could look at, if you want to compare it to my last relationship, I can look at my ex and be like, oh my God, he was an awful person, toxic AF, rude to me, couldn't believe he did this to me, whatever the case is, I could let it go. I did it was a lot easier to let my other exes go and let go of my pain, because it's like, oh, they cheated on me, they did this, they lied. But because it's not like that, and I'm like still hanging on, and therefore I'm still causing myself pain. There's this picture of like someone like grasping onto something and their hands bleeding, but as soon as they let that go, their hands start to heal. Yeah, because if you're grasping onto a rope and you're grasping, like eventually your hands are gonna start like bleeding, get cut up and stuff. But if you let it go, you're letting go of the tension, you're letting go all of that stuff. So that's very mistaken and very wrong, as you know. That I don't know, like I said, I can't, but like I said, I think what he's doing is wrong, and I think all of that is like, I don't like it. I don't like it. And like I said, I am the first to be like, you know what, messed up. Even, you know what, a lot of times I will even apologize, even if I don't feel like I'm in the wrong, but I'm like, okay, well, this person, I can see this person's, but I can't even see this person's point of view. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, not even. So like, hey, to anyone that thinks I'm holding their pain in my hands, it's very, very simple to let go of that pain. Chalk me up to a bad person, chalk me up as to evil and slime and someone you never want to associate me with you again, and let it go, and your pain will go away. And I admit to it. Oh
my God. It's just as horrible the second time around listening to that tape. Please remind me if I ever do another Trisha Paytas video, it has to be for Tipsy Tea Time, because that girl will drive you to drink. Have you ever heard such a load? She could have taken that as a teachable moment. But instead, she chose to deliberately conflate two separate issues and make it about her and her long-term relationships and say that it's about hanging on to something. Again, she put the problem on Nick Ocado and made him look like the problem. No, do not tell me that you don't know there's a difference between long-term pain that you should let go of and you being inconsiderate in the moment and being careless with someone's feelings. Are you telling me there's no such thing as manners? You're saying there's no way to hold someone's pain. She deliberately misinterpreted what he meant by that. What he meant by that is that you, in moments in your life, have an option to end someone's pain in a situation and be considerate of their feelings, regardless of when they themselves should let go. I mean, sitting here going, well, just write me off as a horrible person. Is that what you are? Let's address that. Let's look at that head on. Were you a horrible person in that moment? You actually make it look like he's at fault for you being cruel to him. Not answering a DM when someone is saying, what did I do wrong? That's cruelty. That is cruelty. That is you in the moment having an option to be considerate and end someone's pain, or to let it drag on. Yeah, that person needs to eventually let go of it. But that has nothing to do with your accountability for what your part in it was. And believe it or not, it has nothing to do with you and the boyfriend's past. It is all about right now, in the moment, what are your manners like? And you don't get a pass on how you treat people by saying they should let go. I mean, what do? Go up to people and kick them and go, oh, you big crybaby? If you hit someone with your car, do you go, that was seconds ago, get over it?
Guys, like, literally, as what I do on YouTube, like, all I have is my freaking, like literally, to be honest, like.
Yeah, because I, like, totally, literally almost understood exactly what you were saying. What are you trying to say?
Like, I don't know, but, like, people just won't believe you. Like, if they don't want to believe you, they're not going to believe you. Like, no matter what you say or do, it's like, they're just not going to believe you. I don't know what else to say.
I think you do know what to say. I think you just refuse to say it. You'd rather talk and talk and talk and appeal to your best critics and shirk the responsibility of owning up to this for real. And no one is looking to crucify you, and I promise you the world will not collapse if you utter the words, I'm sorry, and mean them. Maybe that's something Trisha needs to talk to her therapist about. Why can't I say I'm sorry? Like, did the truth get her hit as a child or something? Why does she always deny, till the end she will deny? Later in the video, when people ask her about the scam companies she recommended, she still doesn't apologize. She gives this buyer beware speech and talks about how they screwed her over. Well, they didn't pay me. Just so you know, they didn't pay me. It's not about you. How about saying you're sorry you recommended them? Obviously, you know, she's got the views. She's not hurting for views. Even if she's lost some subscribers, there's an ebb and a flow, and she's making tons of money with the views that she's getting. So what would be so wrong when you're already at this point? What would be so wrong with actually apologizing? I think it's horrible that she put the coming clean in the title and said lies, coming clean about my lies, and then just completely continues to not address and take ownership of her lies. I mean, did you really clickbait your reputation? I mean, that's unconscionable. Like, so you clickbaited people to make them think you were actually going to take responsibility. I guess the joke's on everyone. By the way, do you like Trisha's hoodie? I want to stand next to her on a line somewhere wearing my hoodie that says, "Who hasn't?" And if that hurts your feelings, Trisha, let it go.